Hello guys, welcome to your 13th C++ tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you about passing arrays to functions. So let us begin with a sample program in which a student will enter his name, his marks in three subjects, which we will store in an array and then pass it into a function which will output those details in a report card. Okay, so essentially it's a report card generator. Don't be fearful, this is an imaginary one. Okay, so let's begin with one. So I'd like to declare my string with now character as a character array. Okay, so name 30. Most people's name don't exceed 30 characters, so we're pretty much safe with that. And an integer array which will store the marks in three subjects. Okay, so cout, please enter name, get as name. There we go. Don't forget to include stdio.h. Okay, now cout and enter marks in three subjects: physics, chemistry, what did I write, and maths. There we go. And just end the line there. Cin marks 0, marks 1, marks 2. Yeah, that's it. And now we need to pass it into a function, but first we need to prototype the function. So what type of function it is a void report printer. Okay, and it takes something into its parameters. So first will be a character type and an integer type. Okay, so let's just end the prototyping there. And now let's remember, I wrote void because it does not return any value back. Okay, so I can just write report printer there and just put something in these parameters, and the end of the program, that is return 0. So our main method is nearly finished. We just need to put the parameters in here, which I will teach it to you later on. Got a cold anyway, so let's just continue. Report printer and char a 30, because remember we are okay. Let me just type it and then you'll just realize what I'm doing and understand everything, I hope. Marks, there is no problem even if I name it the same thing. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now in this we put in whatever we want to pass. So I write name and marks. Remember, I have not given any third bracket here, as you see. Remember not to give any third brackets. This is very, very important. A common mistake which many make. So now cout name name a cout and the line there, and What the hell? Yeah. Now, mm, physics marks 0. Chemistry, forgot to put these tiny things. Yeah, there we go. Chemistry, let me make that one neat. Marks 1. And maths, maths marks 2. Okay, and see out and the line there, percentage. If you don't know how to calculate percentage, please go back to small classes. It's pretty basic. Marks 1, sorry, marks 0 plus marks 1 plus marks 2 divided by 3, which will give the average, into 100 by 100, which essentially just cancels itself. So this should give the average marks, which is actually out of 100. Okay, so let me type out of 100. So this is pretty much it, I believe. There should not be any problem in the program. Just let me run it and make sure. Okay, I forgot some small things here. I just need to put these brackets here and yeah, just include them in braces. Follow the BODMUST rule. First inside the bracket will come and whatever. Yeah, now let me just run it and it works. Anirudh, Kanabar, and 100, 100, 100, 100. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain this program to you once again. So we include these files, namespace std, we prototype the function, and we put in these third brackets to let the program know that we are dealing with strings, because we put third brackets here as well. Okay, arrays, actually we are dealing with arrays, sorry for that. And we then declare the arrays and get the name, marks, and everything. This is pretty simple. Then we pass these arrays without giving the third bracket. Okay, and then we print the report card essentially. Now this is pretty much it. If you didn't understand it, please watch the video again, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.